You looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Hello, greetings everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling on this Sunday night. Next one is Tuesday night. And next week we'll go back to normal schedule as far as I know. So anyway. All right, much love. Nothing to report at this time as for upcoming anything. So if everyone was safe this weekend, at least if you live in the United States, hopefully get ran over by anyone. So, all right, much love, blessings, and we'll see if we can connect to anyone. I think this week's a lot more clear. Last week it was quite different, so I would just leave the channel open for whoever has a positive message for us that can help humanity. We'll see how things go with that. So. Okay. All right, much love. See you on the other side. Greetings, this is Archangel Michael. Much love to you. There's much going on as for identity, knowing who you are throughout the galaxy, knowing yourself here. And to do that is just find positivity. Take a negative moment and turn it positive. Will take you into that place. And the more positivity you add to yourself, you will heal your chakras. It is the way your mind is working. Will heal your chakras just in the way frame of mind you have. Remember that. Someone wish to clear their chakras, wonder how to do it. Just the way you look at nature, everything around you. The way if they have a positive outlook, even if sometimes they're not most positive, which is understandable because you are going through much difficulty here. But still, if you take that positive energy around you, even if there is difficulties, that does help your chakras clear, your past lives let go eventually, and you see more of the light where you are heading. You connect with nature more clearly. And your being goes into nature. I believe some of you are already experiencing this. The more negative you are, the more away from nature you are, or positive you are, the more closer you are to it. That way it comes to you. As for a fly, as for any type of flying being, usually when they come to you, it is of a message, many of you are aware, is that you are on the right path is mostly what those messages are. And you are not alone either. This is another reason why they visit. Send you much love. As you open this gateway, this channel, yes, there is some complications. Yeah, they're weak for a good reason. Much love to you. A lot of the animals to speak to you this week and all weeks. And speak to the heart, not forget that. Blessings. We're sending you all energy. And those that are viewing this. And those that are viewing it in the future. Blessings. Greetings. This does not matter my name. This is Fidel Castro's higher self. He is at this time transitioning into the other side. He is, yes, has a great amount of negativity and not exactly a proper one to channel at this time. But he did send you healing as he brought much difficulties to this world. He, at his life, felt he was doing the right thing. And for some, he was. But still, his heart was not always in the right place. A lot of it was self-serving. Unfortunately, he did not serve others well. He has a reptilian energy around him. I believe you are connecting with that. How else can he get to his position without a reptilian demeanor about him? So a reptile, how does one stay alive this long but a reptile? Doing well, smoking well, living well, while others do not do so well. So you can see what a reptilian is like on your world now. In human form, a one of great power, a one of high support. I can't even say it. Hierarchy, one of royalty. He is one of your draconians, but further stronger, a lot stronger than your draconians, because of his, yes, a masterpiece life, as some might not call it. Some might not call it that, but one of hierarchy that even your draconians that rule your earth today could not even dream of. So they protected him well. You see how he's lived this long for someone who did so much. This is why they call it a masterpiece, because they did it well, at least their way. But there was not all dark. He did find light at the end of his life. There's more Pleiadian and regret around him at this time. He's going through much healing. And if you do see him again, he'd probably be in an angel-like form to heal those that he has burned. We do see him as an angel-like being, if you choose that, but we do see him choosing that. We send you love in this incarnation. Greetings, this is Lucifer. I'm only here for a moment, for you all to connect to positivity. Yes, as much negativity across your planet. Diversity, lost souls. One way of finding light within darkness is to visualize the temples of the other side, temples of light. Visualize them with you, around you. Ask for messages also. The answer why you are going through this depends on how much you are open to hear and understand. Some are not able to hear and understand, but that will bring more positivity to you. Because as you enter into this light worker position, there is, yes, many tests to be brought to you, of course. Those tests are there to mold you, sculpture you into a better being. Without those tests, not to say you're not beautiful, but you become more beautiful as these tests hit you, teach you, and move on, and you grow from all these things. That's what they wish for. It's up to you if you wish to go through them or ignore them. You have free will to do whatever you want. We send you love. And take care. Greetings, my friends. This is Shao with the Silver Pleiadian. This is special love to you. I hope you're all looking very well today. Feeling yourself move within the ascension. Feel it, love it, bathe in it. Yes, your reality is not... Yes, this reality is stiff. Only because of what's going on in the mind. Not to say you're stiff, but many are stiff here. What's going on in the mind of its belief systems keeps you from your highest purpose. Adding money to it and making life more complicated than it needs to. We do see that eventually washing away. But enough of you need to do it first. But some need to chill out on this world first. Some are chilled out, but still, it's like a fake chill out. I think some of you are aware of that. Fake chilling out. It needs to be real, and more real. You will see it everywhere. More people will be, what do you call it, orgying instead of whatever you're doing now, which isn't much. Well, it is much, but... And we'll also see when your higher vibrations go up, your DNA improves also. At your lower vibration, it is way it is. But as you raise your vibration, everything gets better. It's like you're in a spa. That's all I know. But your earth will be cleaned up also automatically. You will know how to do it. You can do it with your minds as you become more powerful. So, all right, people, if you would like to have an question answered by me, my name is Shao Silver Pleiadian. I don't even know what I am. So if I have to speak or ask a question, I am prepared for your questions. Hopefully.
Yes, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you. And the first question is from Julie. Any messages for me?
Julie. One moment. Yes, well, I feel a lot of blue Pleiadian energy around you at this time. There is conflict, but not alien conflict. You are connecting to the higher realms of alien federations, it seems. One moment. I believe you might feel this. If you feel very tired, it's because you've been connecting with them often. We do see a lighter touch in your walk in the next couple of days. We also see you around the butterfly species. You seem to be visiting them a lot recently. And your higher self says hi. Okay, that's all I know.
Okay. And her second one is, I'm at a huge change in my life. Will my children be okay with my decisions?
Yes. And you connecting to your aliens is another part of your transition. Yes. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Daniel.
Hello, Shao.
Yes.
Hi. My first question is, are there any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, you had a lot of draconian visitations, but nothing to worry about. It does feel like your energy is improving. Last couple of days, at least, somewhat. One moment. There's a lot of fairy beings around you at this time. I believe you are aware somewhat of that. Oh, one moment. Your guides. One moment. Yes, your guides say you've been working in the higher dimensions. And that's why there's sometimes confusion in your life, because you're going through different timelines. I believe you're aware of this. You're going through different timelines, and you're sometimes don't know where you are. That makes sense.
Kind of. Is that all?
Yes, that is all.
Okay, awesome. My second question is, lately I've been wanting to kind of like tap into like my inner child, and like with my creative works, I've been like really thinking about how like as I was a kid, like I would just get so immersed in like the moment, not having to worry about the final product or anything like that, as I tend to do these days. And it's like, I want to like, are there any messages for me on like how to like get in tune with that kind of enjoyment? Like I like the inner child kind of rings a bell to me, but I want to know if there's anything else with that or anything I could know about.
Well, as your guide said, that you're going through different timelines already. So you focus back onto that timeline where everything was exciting. You can do that, but also remember you're aging also, so you're settling into this environment. Another way is to clear out the negativity that's around you, because there is some. You can do a meditation before this to allow this to remove. One moment. But it is a journey that will clear itself out. Meaning, the more you do this work, the more it will get stronger. If that makes sense.
Yes.
That's all they can truly say. It's a process that you will come back to. As for that drive, it might take some time though.
Okay.
They're doing much already. So reconnecting correctly here, you're still going through a lot of. I do see you going through a lot of tension, but you're already going through it already. You kind of know that already.
Yeah.
But through the timelines, you're still busy there. So that's another reason why you're having difficulties concentrating here. Hopefully that makes some sort of sense to you.
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Yes, plus much love.
Yes, much love to you. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Yes.
Okay. And next are Thomas's questions. And his first one is, other people take my power away. Why this happens?
They don't know they're doing it. Energy vampires, it is part of their process. What is the better way to describe that? They are leeching on because they wouldn't want knowledge. They don't love themselves all that much. So they leech on to others for dear life, for happiness. They see a slight bit of happiness within you, they leech on to you. That is partially the reason for it. Some just do it because I feel like doing it. Some just do it because that's the way they are. And some of these individuals that you're around, this is just the way they are. Some of it's, they're not healing. Some of that is the octopus energy that's within some of them, but it's for the opposite effect. It's not helping, it's more hurting. Hopefully that makes some sense to you. But you can clear this by showing an energy shield around you. Use the angels to bring this shield around you. Much love.
Okay. And his second one is, any prediction about my life that I should be aware of?
We do see within the family improving. See a great positivity coming there. Also, yes, family and relationships outside the family we see improving greatly. Slowly. That's all we have. Blessings.
Okay. Next is Stephanie.
Hi, Shao. Thank you for taking my questions.
Yes.
Are there any messages for me at this time?
Yes, there's a lot of blue Pleiadian energy. They are quite busy at this time. Blue Pleiadian energy around you at this time is also a crab being around you at this time also. Friendly, nothing to worry about. A time-traveling crab. You've had connections with him. A past life. One moment. Also, I see the unicorn species around you that you called on for protection, for information. And they've been around for some time, it seems, from what I see. I mean, that's all I have. That's all I have for this time.
Okay, thank you. And can I get an Andromedan DNA infusion?
Yes, they'll be contacting you around 5%. Seems to be a healthy dose.
Okay, blessings. Thank you.
Blessings, yes.
Okay. Next is Miguel. And his questions are, last Thursday, I saw an angel in my dreams. She was sitting on a bench or fence. Could you tell me who she is and if she has any messages for me?
Yes. One moment. Yes, the name Garwena comes up. She is a protector of yours, a partner, a friend to heal you at this time, but also take you into a place of, yes, more healing. It seems to be done, needs to be done, but also reconnect you back to nature with elementals. So you might be seeing a dream of an elemental in your future time. That is all there is at this moment. Blessings.
Okay. His second one is, what are my connections with Shao the Silver Pleiadian? With you. Sorry.
With me, yes. Yes, we go to worlds and cause anarchy. No. Well, with your connection is Silver Pleiadians, if I can even say that right. We go to Pleiadian worlds and to liven things up slightly as entertainment, I believe you see that somewhat in my demeanor. But also you go to reptilian worlds and be mocked by them, but still be entertaining to them. That is quite humorous, actually. They don't like our presence all that much. They don't find us all that funny, but we still go there to entertain. Realize that's not all we do, but for viewer enjoyment here, that is part of our... Now, most Pleiadians don't really go to reptilian worlds, not to get a giggle out of some, but we do that quite often. And other civilizations we connect to also, of course. But we just do to shake things up a little bit. You think of like a parade is in town, that's kind of a Silver Pleiadian type of trait. You just show up, do our thing. We do acrobats, we do all of those type of things. So what you see in your Cirque Soleil, we do a lot more interesting than that. But that is quite similar to what we do. But that's not all Silver Pleiadians do all day, but it's partially it. Blessings to you.
Okay. And next are Emmy's questions. And her first one, any messages from anyone?
Yes, the canine species has been around her quite often recently, healing her during this situation. The canine species has been around her often, working on her solar plexus and downloading much information. The angels have been working on her also as for a new transition, and new transition is opening. I wish she's had some awareness of this. Where the angels are saying money will fall from the sky, at least enough to make worth your while. That is all for that message.
Okay. And what are the yellow light beings around me?
Those are Arcturians. And there's Arcturians, there's also with sun-like energy around them. Meaning these Arcturians that work with the sun, it seems. Apparently you've been there often, also recently, what they are saying. Blessings to you.
Okay. And next are Jamie's questions. And her first one is... Oops. Sorry. First one is... The page is being slow. Oh boy. Okay. I started a new job in September of this year. Why does it feel like some of my coworkers are out to get me? And is my job the place I should be at the moment?
She said this is a new job, correct?
Yeah.
Well, yes, they are. You are. Well, yes, this is kind of the norm there at your job, but nothing to worry about. They're not exactly the most friendliest of groups, but at this time it is right for you. It's up to you to find another job, but at this time this does seem to be working out. But unfortunately there are job environments where this is the norm. And for this place it is, because many do not know themselves, and many there are not very happy with themselves. Happiness, because they're looking for a material possession type of goal, and it's not fulfilling. They're not fulfilling it. I believe you understand that. Thank you.
Okay. And her second one is, I started... Oh, oops. Okay. How can she create some peace?
For those people, send them positive vibrations. Some visualize angel halos around them. One moment. Visualize yourself in a bubble of light. That way they're in negativity. You can always send light to them so their energy stays with them and does not crowd you. A diamond-like energy around you will assist to magnify their energies back to them. Blessings. And you can call on the angels anytime, of course. Blessings.
Okay. And next is me. Hi, I'm Bianca.
Yeah.
Any messages for me from you? Or the Silver Pleiadians in general?
Yes, you've been connecting to us here and there. I do see a lot of insectoids around you when you do connect to us. We find that quite amusing. But our connection is I see you around a lot of insectoids, probably. I'm not sure what that's all about, but that's okay. We're good with them. And you visit our species here and there in astral, or yes, in astral, but also in real time. You're connecting your other aspects, connect to us all the time for information, because sometimes you go into your other aspects are in type of lifetimes that are difficult. So they come to us for relief and information. So hopefully that's helpful.
Yes,
Yep.
very much.
Yes.
Can you tell me about the Lemurian crystal that I recently purchased? If there's anything else I should know about it, or messages that I may not be getting?
That is a protective type of stone. That's also helping you heal your past lives, but much more, it is there to help with your chakras. One moment. In your vibrational state, where you can sleep better and have a clearer mind to a certain degree. It will also help you connect to the angels and the Pleiadians, whoever you like, really. The Pleiadian, it's very much a Pleiadian type of stone, actually, if we're together. I do feel a blue Pleiadian energy to that. Thank you.
Cool, thank you.
Yes.
And next is Steve Strom.
Hello,
Pretty.
this is Steve.
Yes.
I just had a few questions. One is Michelle Obama, is she a reptilian shapeshifter?
Yes. She shapeshifts every once in a while. But yes, many are. They just don't shapeshift as often as she does sometimes. Especially recently. She's been shifting a lot recently. Because of the recent events.
So thank you. And is there a Yale ship off the eastern horizon at my house still stationed there?
Yes. There's also a Pleiadian energy around there also. There seems to be much there of their interest. They're not saying anything to me at this time. But yes, there is yes, quite a bit of activity there. Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Am I being followed by anybody?
Not in a negative way, no.
Okay,
In a positive way.
I've been seeing shadows lately. Can you tell me what those are?
Shadows?
Yeah.
That I'll have to check on. One moment. Yes, from your recent visitation, your trip, these are beings that are keeping an eye on you, but they're not letting me know who they are. They're keeping that.
Okay, so they're beneficial.
One moment. I don't see any negativity around them at this time. At this moment.
Pardon me, I didn't hear you.
I do not see any negativity around them. There is actually a gray energy around them. Means Zeta, but nothing to worry about.
Okay, one last question is do the birds have any thing to say to me? A lot of birds have been flying around me lately.
Only they say that you'll have the answers you are looking for soon, but just continue on your way. That's all they say.
Okay, yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, next is Blue.
Hello.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming. I wanted to know if I had many dreams today. I was on some underground bases. I saw many hybrids, and at another time I saw some kind of government who was I was working there, and something happened. I saved them all. I don't know. They were falling apart, I think. Can you tell me what all of this was? Because I think it's connected to some bases, military bases,
Yes.
kind of thing.
Yes, there's a shakeup going on at this time, and you are connected to it, sending healing to it. And you're there as a positive being. Well, there is much negative, unfortunately, there. But even so, you still assist those of negativity. You still show love to them, even if they don't show love back. So they are, you say they're, what they are doing, their minds, some of them are not thinking coherently, correctly. So there is a disconnection. Understand, there's a political change here and a political change in your government that's happening greatly. Underground. And many shifts, many are losing their jobs. Not the same as you might think, but they are losing their positions and they're not caring much for it. So there is some sabotage going on here and there. As it happens on your world when someone loses their job. But yes, you are keeping things peaceful at this time. Yes, that was very much helpful.
That's great. I don't know if it was true. I kind of lifted the whole place.
Yes.
And brought it back, like kind of magical.
Yes, I can feel that. Yes.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yes, you're that powerful. Oh, yes. And you are reconnecting to it now, but you will reconnect it in your time, at the appropriate time, of course.
Wow. And is there a message from my Carian brother who is always protecting me?
Yes, what he says, what happened cannot be fully disclosed. But what you received was enough for you to realize that your efforts on this world are valued greatly. And that you will continue on your way. This will be an ongoing task of yours. And they let things be remembered when they need to be remembered. But you are safe and always will be. But your place on this earth, so this is everyone here, of course, has great meaning to it, even if some do not feel that way. But you're here also to let others know when the time is right, to give them meaning to let them know their place here is a big deal. It is not just, you're just here to be human and pay your bills. There's much more to it. And you will know when that time comes to mention it to certain individuals.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes. Blessings.
Have a good day.
Yes.
Okay. Next are Gina's questions. Her first one, hi Shao. Can you see why I'm so aggressive but at the same time loving? I do not like this feeling. It is confusing.
Who's the name of this individual?
Gina?
Gina?
Yeah, it's Gina.
Ah, yes. One moment. If you don't mind, answer that question. Well, read that question again.
Yeah.
There's a disturbance here.
Can you see why I'm so aggressive but at the same time loving? I do not like this feeling. It is confusing.
Oh yes, you're dealing with many reptilians at this time. I guess you can say it interfered with my communication also. To give you that answer. Those reptilians at this time, they're dealing with great powerful ones, many with wizard type abilities, and sometimes the aggressiveness needs to be there for protection, so not to worry. That will calm down, but they need to calm down first. So there's a lot around you at this time. Blessings.
Okay, Sheena's next question is my son a blue or silver Pleiadian, and are there any messages for me?
A blue Palladium, but connected to us. The silvers quite a bit. As for messages for her, yes, there's a change, a shift of lifestyle changing. I do not see in the negative, but in a positive. But I am told is this a shift. Your angels will be more clear about it. A change of perspective. Also, you might see yourself on alien ships of feline. They've been around you much recently. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Maz's questions, Maz P. And the first one is there any messages from my guides?
Yes, they say not to worry about the past, but focus on the future. The past has been bothering you recently, but not to worry. To just look at things more positively, and your future will come as you wish for it. And they say you know what they're talking about. So, blessings.
Okay. The second one is any advice on my channeling would be appreciated. Much love.
Meditate more with candles will help bring up the vibration. Music would help also. High vibrational music, light music, of course. That will help with your channeling. You have to get comfortable with the energies around you. Much love.
All right. Next is Peter.
Hello, thank you for being here.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. Okay, I'm giving me questions about fractal energy, and I went into astral, and I connected with a little bit, and then I ended up with this device. Is any of this real? I don't know anything about it. Can you elaborate on any?
Fractal energies, yes, it does exist. It's like the bits and pieces of the universe. It all comes together and creates matter. So their energy is like the fairies of the universe, you can say, to some degree, by way of looking at it. And connecting to that is just connect to consciousness, energies of it. It is like connecting to the trees nature here. So it does exist. As for messages, they can be fickle on giving you messages, though. Some of them, it is up to you how you connect to them.
I feel like I got
Yes,
given a device, and the device is following me around a bit. Is that? Can you see any of that?
From the fractals?
Yeah.
They're an AI device or just a device?
It's like a long device that spins and it's got like cloud at one end.
Yes, it's them. Yes, they're just monitoring you, but nothing to worry about. Yes,
okay, great.
If you like to. It's positive. I don't see anything to me. It is strange, yes.
Yes, thank you.
It has that written all over it.
yeah, I haven't been understanding. Okay, so second question. I suddenly got this rash from head to foot, all over my skin, all over my body. Is there any spiritual reason for this? I got told I'm going through a purge, like a shedding. Is that connected to that?
There is reptilian energy around that. But it seems like you're shedding the reptilian connections you used to have. As for, you can call this vibration, you're shedding this vibration. And because you connect to the higher realms often. So this, what you are going through is a purge. You will see your skin matter improve greatly. I do see in the next few days. I do see it improving quite quickly. It's judged by my connections. But there's a reptilian presence that was not friendly around you at some time. I believe you're aware somewhat of this. You are
Yeah.
protected, but they do roam around as they do everyone. So they're not helping that process. But I believe you will have a successful healing quite shortly. At least the beginning process of it. Yes. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Much love.
Yes. Blessings.
Okay, and next is Firstborn's question, and he wants to know more on his hybrid child that was moving his son's toy car.
Oh, it's I receive a feline energy from that hybrid child. Also has a Pleiadian energy around it also. And insectoid. What else do you have? Insectoid also. So it's a combination of different species energies. It is humanoid. It is there as a protector, letting you know that there's also a ship around you at this time, a Pleiadian ship that you've been connecting to often and not remembering, of course, because your mind gets erased often, it seems. So it's just a hybrid program that you are a part of also. It is part of a Pleiadian hybrid program that you are a part of. And this is why your Pleiadian child just come to visit. I do not see anything else other than that. Blessings.
Okay, and last question is from Stacy. I had a dream last night that I was sitting at a table of Vikings, one of which I had a connection with. Just wondering if I had a past with life in the Viking era and how I was connected to that male Viking.
I understand that was not a pleasant lifetime. And it seems like you're going through a healing of that. That was not pleasant at all. And that Viking lifetime is just there to leave, from what I see. So I do believe that heaviness will be leaving you shortly. As for anything else to add to that, I do not have anything at this time. But it was there to release. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, and her second question is, does Aphrodite have any messages for me?
Yeah, she loves you, and you've been around her often recently. And it seems like you do a lot of hairstyling together, from what she says. But she's there all the time with these things. Lovely bunch. Blessings.
Well, thank you so much, Shao.
Yes.
That was the last of the questions for tonight.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you. Blessings to you. Stay warm or cold or wherever you are in the world. Much love. Oh, greetings.
Hello.
Would you like to do a blessing? Oh, that's good. That's not a big deal.
I can.
Okay, thank you.
A quick one. But Chinikia, are you so no more you fill up? You mentioned it else not the way you walk away, Vlara, son of each Nikia, Sanala Ama. Hanakro, you rekina as the Maitarisami at stuff. Not the Ametit Chiniawa, Mora Makia Sania. Narasaname. Namaste.
Lovely. Thank you. All right. Blessings all. Thank you for being part of this. Yeah, we're going to run, so we have a chat after this. Blessings, and our next one is next Tuesday. So, shalom, and good night.